All right, guys. Come on in, guys. Thank you for joining PatriciaE-TV. We're gonna get right into it, guys. We got a few people on the line, and I thank you for joining us, PatriciaE-TV, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you can keep up with the communications, the different content that we'll be talking about weekly. And so, if you enjoying this video, get started. Just click the like to show that you like the video. Okay, guys, we're just going to get right into it. Even though we do have a few people on the line, we're going to go with you guys because you started when we started, which is 5:30 p.m. Thank you for joining us. Guys, I wanted to just get right into it and ask you this question. If let me go up to the comment section because I don't want to miss any comments here. And got that comment set up, so we do want your feedback and your opinion because your opinion counts. But my question that I'm posing today is, if a woman or a man strings you along, what would you do? What would you do? You know, a lot of people are involved in relationships where people, they've been a long time, but yet that person, whether it be a man or woman, they've not made that commitment. They've not dedicated themselves truly to that mate. But I want you guys' opinion because this is an interesting story that I'm going to share with you. And the people that I want to talk to you about is Pastor Noel and Loretta. I mean, people, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this pastor, but I want to show you the video because this man has been, this pastor, let me put it this way, has been, as I read, some documentation information online, he has been involved in a relationship with this woman for 28 years, at least 20-some years, and has not married this woman. He just proposed. Now, they stated that he's 72 years old, and now he's finally proposing to this woman after nearly close to 30 years. So I want to know what your feedback is on this. What would you do? Would you stick around and would you wait for somebody? You'll spend all your younger years waiting for somebody to commit to you or try to even marry you. What would you do? Whether it's a man or woman, would you stick around? Okay? Would you allow yourself to be strung along? There's more that I want to talk about when it comes to this, okay? Being that a person, the leader or a pastor of a flock, and if in fact they were intimate, what does that say about his leadership? You know what I mean? If people are looking to you for guidance, and as a holy man, should you be committing fornication with a woman or anyone without being married? Not saying that he did, but why would a woman stick around that long, all that time? And the story talks about she being his girlfriend. So I don't know, but let's hear what he has to say when he so-called proposes to her, guy. So just bear with me for just a second. Let me get the video up.
That I'm gonna get married. And when it was rumored some time ago that I was getting married, I remember saying to you that I've been with you for 20-something years then, not 28 like it is now, but it was about 24. No, it was about, yeah, it don't matter. But I told you that I wouldn't. We've held hands every Sunday. We're related to each other every Sunday. And I told you that I would not sneak off somewhere and get married.
Well, I'm going to pause right there. It seems as though he's talking to the congregation. He's talking to the congregation that he would not sneak off and get married. That's what it appears to me, guys. Now, it appears that he is so thinking more about this congregation than think about. I'll let you finish looking at it. Just let us proceed, guys.
And let you find out on the side. So I'm telling you today, Security. I'm telling you today that I'm gonna get married. Loretta, come up here, please.
Guys, this is Loretta, the lady that has been hanging around for 20-some years for this man to marry her. For this man to marry her. Now, guys, I want to ask you a question. Would you stick around that amount of time for anybody to love you, to marry you, to make that full commitment to you? Would you do that? We're going to go to the drawing board, but you guys have got to see this video. You have got to see how he proposed to her. You guys have to see this. To me, it's a mockery. To me, it is a form of disrespect. And for her to continue to allow this person to drag her along, I consider it dragging her along because he hadn't married her. And she's been sticking around for many years. And my question would be, why has he decided to marry her now? He's 72. You're going to see on here, guys.
Now, I thought about, should I? I thought about, should I give up my freedom coat for a straitjacket?
Should he give up his freedom coat for a straitjacket? See how that consideration of what he thinks. You know, I used to think highly of Pastor Noel Jones because he seemed to be educated, very smart. He seemed to be, you know, but the way he interacts with this lady, Loretta, he's proposing to now in his late age of 72. I lost all respect in that matter. It doesn't show that he values her to me. And then it may show also something about her. Have low self-esteem, where she allowed herself to be strung along for so many years. Or do she love herself enough that say, I'm worthy, I'm important? I don't have to stand by anybody's sideline to be treated this way. Why did she allow herself to be strung along for so many years? And hey, just because he says that he's going to marry her or propose to her, that doesn't mean he's going to make that commitment. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, guys. So let's look at this. And I want you guys to pay attention. Even now, today, people have different relationships that they're involved in, whether a man or woman. People string you along. And if that person stringing you along, is that the right person for you? Should you waste any of your time waiting on somebody to make their mind up and make that commitment to you? That's the
when the war is won, we will be sure. We will be sure. Oh,
that's the question, guys. I do apologize, my phone wrong, guys, so I just had to cut it off. But yeah, hold on, guys. Let's listen to this video again.
I thought about, should I, at my age, get married to someone way younger than me? I thought about, should I give up not having to answer to anybody? If I'm in Africa and I wanted to go to Europe, if I wanted to leave Europe and go to Asia, to Japan, I wouldn't have to call anybody.
See that? To me, I'm pausing this. We're gonna dissect this whole somewhat proposal. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene said H to the no. Thank you for chiming in. But it just baffled me, guys, the way he proposing to her. And if you watch this, watch how she looks at him. And to me, it's his way of still putting this woman in check, psychological, mental check. Should I give up this? He thought about it. Should I give up for a straight jacket? That's what he's considering what this marriage is. I mean, he's giving all this long, drawn out speech. And guys, guess what? I'm starting to wonder why. Is it somebody in the congregation that he's trying to say, okay, hey, I'm going to go ahead and make this commitment, but you know what I'm saying? Do I really want to do this? I don't even believe it. I believe it when I see it. But why did she wait almost 30 years for this man to marry her? And he's 72 years old. Now you want to get married? Let's continue to watch. Don't be for no one. Let's continue to watch, people. Family, let's continue.
Talking about, should I have somebody censoring who comes to my house? I don't like him. She sure can't come. I'm talking about, should I have to give up my Ferrari, buy a station wagon?
Wow.
And then when I looked at her, I said, well, should you have to push a wheelchair when I can't walk?
Okay. To me, I can hear the people in the congregation cackling. To me, this is so insulting. This is so insulting. This half blank proposal. He could have kept that. I'm serious, guys. It breaks my heart to see this woman allow herself to be humiliated. This is a joke.
Don't go so fast. Slow down. Should you have to deal with an old man when you could have many suitors who were so young? Should you have to be listening to a man who's intoxicated with the exuberance of his own verbosity? And should you have to deal with somebody who is set in his ways?
Did you hear what he said? Set in his ways. And then he stated, he used those big words. This man is so full of himself. I'm sorry, Pastor Noel, you are really showing your true colors. You said, should you be linked who's intoxicated with the, what he said, exuberance of his own robustity? This man is so full of himself. I don't think he'll ever commit to her. Just because he proposed to the congregation, that doesn't mean that man is going to marry her. That's just to keep her stringing along. Maybe because she's probably saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So people, don't allow nobody to string you along. You are important. You are special. You are somebody. And these years will pass you by so quick, you'll look up 30, 40 years ago by, and that man or that woman have not settled down or made that commitment. Not married you or whatever. Don't allow yourself to be no one's doormat. You are special. If you could get involved in a relationship with someone and you wanting it to be more serious and they're not ready yet, let them go. That's not your season. Maybe that's not even the person you're supposed to be with. But don't you dare spend a half a century of your life or many years of your life waiting on somebody to love you, waiting on somebody to marry you, because they won't. And if they do, you better know it's something that you got that they want or something that they need from you. This man is 72 years old. Yeah, he's gotten up in age. So really, why is he really marrying her? Is it something that she has? I read up on this lady. This lady, she's established herself, in life. So why is it that you want to marry her now? Okay, 28 years. And my question to you guys: this man's supposed to be the man of cloth. You're supposed to be a leader of God. And are you having a relationship with a woman for 28 some years, and yet you're supposed to be the head of a congregation? Are you committing fornication, having relations without being married? I was reading different articles. They said that was that man's, Pastor Noel's girlfriend. So what have you been doing for 28 years? Have you been intimate with this woman, but yet you're a preacher? What does that say about you? I'm going to tell you something. The scripture talks about how God will judge those that are leading the flock first, because you should know better. When you're leading and guiding the flock and you sit up here doing all these ungodly things, and yet you're leading people, you're supposed to be leading by example. And then you got and it sounds like these people laughing to me. It sounds like they laughing. They may be laughing at him, but no, they're laughing. To me, they're laughing at her. Let me let you guys finish watching this.
After I thought about all the shoulds, I decided that if I keep on thinking about should, then I won't get this thing done. So I need you to give me some help here.
Hold on. Hold on. He grabbed a Cracker Jack box to get her ring out of. Guys, this is a mockery. This is a joke. I mean, this is not coming from me. Do you guys see this? He has a Cracker Jack box that he's getting her ring out. See, this is all a joke. This woman allowed herself to be humiliated. To me, this is a form of humiliation. You know why I say that? 28 years? Now you finally proposed to me before the congregation. Now you're letting the people know you want to marry me, and then you're going to get a Cracker box to pull the ring out of? He wanted the congregation to see that. I don't know if he opened the Cracker Jack box beforehand for your ring out, but it's the idea that you would break the Jack box and pull my ring out of a Cracker Jack box opposed to me. This is a joke, guys. This is a joke.
I gotta pull something out of I gotta get me a Cracker Jack ring up. So I got away from all the shoulds. Should I? Should you? And I've decided simply to say, will you?
He almost fell down. So now he's 72 years old and proposed to this woman. They say it's been 28 years. I don't know exactly, but that's what the story is. That it's been about 28 years, and now he decided to propose to them. People, don't stick around. Don't stick around. Your time is too valuable. I'm sure there's somebody else that can love you and love on you forever and a day. Do not waste time with small, minute things. Okay, guys? Learn and know that you are important. You are special. Whether you be a man or a woman. If you're deciding to get married, you find that true loved one. You find that one that wants to marry you, that wants to make that commitment. And if they don't, just, hey, maybe you should just let them go. If they're meant for you, they'll come back. If you hadn't moved on and changed your mind and moved on to something else. But don't allow nobody to string you along. Okay? You have to know you're important, baby. You have to know that you are special. That's right. Love on yourself.
Marry me. I'm getting married.
Yes, this man has made a marker in his whole proposal. It needs to be, throw it in trash. Throw it in the trash. This is not a proposal. If it is a proposal, I wouldn't want no parts of it, guys. And that is why I want to do this video today, guys, because, you know, you're important. You need to know that. Don't allow yourself to be made a spectacle, a mockery. If somebody don't want you, that don't mean you're not important. That don't mean you're not special. That don't mean there's not another person who will love, give you their all. You got to know that. Don't waste any more time with people that don't with you. You're wasting time. Let them go. Keep on moving. There's something else out there better for you guys. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you today, guys. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos during the week. Mondays, as I mentioned, but we're going to start doing more videos throughout. And I want to tell you guys, we made it. We made it to our destination, or as with YouTube. We've made it, guys. And I thank you. I couldn't have done it without your support. You guys have been a trooper, and you have been a blessing. So I'm going to start doing more videos, more frequent, instead of being a week. And I'm going to do more doing the interesting story. I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know this was a joke. This was a joke. I want to go to the drawing board, guys, and see what somebody had to say. Let me go to the drawing board and see. We got Mrs. Brickhouse. Miss Brickhouse is chiming in today, guys. Thank you for chiming in. Go ahead and subscribe to my page, PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia E. Jackson, guys. And if you like this video, go ahead and click it. Go ahead and click the like. Like I said before, we're gonna be doing different things, whether it be people having challenging situations during their lives. You see something on TV that you want to express yourself. This is what this is about. PatriciaE-TV is about being versatile, having a variety of things to talk about. And yes, Mrs. Brickhouse said, never let a man waste your good years. And that's a powerful statement. And that's what I was saying, Miss Brickhouse. This lady had been with this man. When I say lady, Miss Loretta had been with this preacher for over 20-some years. And now he's deciding to make that commitment. And that doesn't mean he's still going to do it. And then the congregation that he has, to me, that's a laughter of like, like, this is a joke. You never know. You never know what's going on with the people that he has following him. You know what I'm saying? And they think it's a joke. It is a joke. And then this preacher pulled out a jack box and get her ring out. And I saw the expression on her face. And then see, that was psychological brainwashing that he was doing. Should he have to give up this? Should he have to do this? Should he have? What he was trying to do is trying to train her. Look, don't you look, just because I'm married, that don't mean this and that gonna change. Should I do this? Should I do that? To me, it's psychological, getting in her head. That man is real smooth. When I say that man, I say the pastor. Pastor, I'm disappointed in you. I am disappointed in you. I didn't like it. I don't like it. And I don't understand why Loretta has hung around all this time waiting on your hand in marriage. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Miss Darlene, thank you for chiming in. Miss Darlene said, It doesn't look like wedding to me. Yeah, it doesn't look like wedding. It does not look like wedding. Somebody knows somebody want to marry. You don't put this woman before the congregation and make a mockery of her. And she allow herself, she just stand up there. She putting up with it. And I'm trying to wonder why he want to marry her now. He's 72 years old. 72? And you still holding on, hanging on? I should have asked her how old she was. She's younger than him. You know, why are you marrying her now? Did you got life insurance on her? You found out she's sick or something? Or you sick? He talked about pushing in the wheelchair. He might push him in that may be the reason why I don't even think it's that. It's got to be something else going on. I don't know if it's monetary. Something for him to decide going on almost 30 years to marry this woman, 20 years to marry this woman. She's jangling. You guys got to love yourself more than that. You have got to love yourself more than allow a man to string you along. Cracker Jack box, guys. Look at this. A Cracker Jack box. Let me go back to that. And guys, you have to look at their face.
Talking about.
You have to look at her face. You have to look at her face.
Have somebody.
And what do you think about that, guys? What do you think about him? What do you think about him being a preacher? And I don't have no factual information about this. I don't know if it's factual. However, I just read some information. They're talking about this as his longtime girlfriend. When you say girlfriend, what does it mean? Does that mean they were intimate? Do you think they've been having an affair? Girlfriend? Ain't nobody gonna be sticking around. Girlfriend? You know what girlfriend and boyfriends do. So for all these years, and yet you're leading the flock as a pastor. So are you committing fornication? And yet you're a leader of what did they say he is? I'm gonna tell you right now. They say he's I don't have that on screen, but he's a preacher. I don't know, is he from Jamaica? Jamaican American? Yeah, a preacher. And what does that say? What does that say about you? You're leading the flock, and yet why would you treat a woman that way? If you loved her and cared about her, why would you string her along? That says something about you, preacher man. Why would you mistreat somebody? I call that a form of mistreatment. I call that a form of disrespect. And yet you got a church. You're supposed to be a man of the cloth. That's right. Well, you know, there's a script 2028. Guess what it says? I'm gonna read it to you guys. I don't know, you know, some of us you may not know the scripture, but you know, I don't know it by heart, but I had to read this. It says, pay careful attention to yourselves and to all the flock in which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers to care for the church of God, which he obtained with his own blood. Okay, you be careful how you guide the flock, because those are the people that God is going to come to first when time for judgment. Okay, you call yourself leading the flock. You can misguide, mislead a lot of people. Okay, to have fornication with somebody and lead them on. Pastor such and such did it. That's what they make. It's okay to do. It's okay to string somebody along. Make fun, make a mockery of somebody. They may think that's okay to do. That's not okay. And I'm not saying you, and those leaders that are doing that are going to be the first to be judged, because you should know better. When I say you as a pastor, you as the man of the cloth should know better. And the poor one just sitting around, I don't know, she might have a plan of her own. When you're sitting around thinking you're going to mistreat somebody, and all those years, that woman may be harboring some things in her mind and in her heart. Well, you think you got a plan for her, she may have a plan for you. Okay? Don't do people wrong, because there is a God. If you don't want somebody, stop wasting people's time. Set them free. Let them go. And you as a person, you got to know that you worthy enough to for something else, someone else. Don't string around. You got time to waste? Life is short. You're going to spend your young good years. And then now you want you in a wheelchair now you want to marry me. What she should have did, told him right on the stage, I think now you waited too long and walked off. That's what she should have did. Walked off and walked out of his life. Now that's how you show him. No, you waited too late, baby. No, I will not marry you. We're not married now, and I'm not gonna marry. We haven't married each other in the past. Tell hey, we just been sticking around. That's what you wanted. Well, I'm not gonna get married to you now. You 72. You 72. Not saying nothing is wrong with 72-year-old people, but I'm just saying you wasted all these years. Now you want to marry me now? But she got a big insurance policy. I'm not just saying. I'm not saying that. Hey, I'm just trying to figure out why now. Why now? Okay. Hi guys, we got Erica Brooke. Erica Brooke, what does Ms. Brooke say? Ms. Brooke said, this is what narcissists do. You see what I'm saying? This man is so full of himself. Pastor Noel, I'm disappointed. You might see this video. I'm just going to tell you. You ain't living right. You're not living right. You're supposed to be a leader. And this is how, and you made a market that's on the woman. You supposed to be your wife that you claim that you care about, that you love, and this how you treat her. This is you don't want me to say it, Jill. This is a bunch of doo-doo. That's right. Mrs. Brickhouse said, never let a man waste your good year. That's right. And Ms. Darlene says, I was thinking that is it money or what? Ms. Darlene, it could be. It could be something. Something. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that video in the past. But yeah, I had to bring it to you guys. I had to bring it to you. And it saddens me that, all those years she wasted all that time. It does say something about her. It really does. But ladies, love yourself. Don't waste no time. And look, I'm going to tell you something. When somebody strings you along, playing games, have no respect for you, don't waste no more time. That ain't the person for you. I know you probably may have been in relationships like that for quite some time, but examine this situation. Does this person really love me? Or I'm just a convenience to this person? This person leave there, be with me for some days, then they'll go and go off and be somewhere else. Does this person really care about me? Huh? Okay, guys, just ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself those questions. You know the answer. Sometimes we know the answer, we just don't want to believe it. That's right. So the answer, and we just don't want to believe it. And Miss Brickhouse said, folks better follow God instead of following man. That's right. Because these people are leading the flock. They're going to lead them right off the cliff. You ever seen that symbol when you see all the sheep falling all over off the mountain? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're leading them right off the cliff to their doom, to their deaths. That's right. We got Miss Queen in there. Thank you, Miss Queen, for joining us. Guys, go ahead to PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia Jackson. Subscribe and click if you like this video. Mrs. Queen, I thank you for joining us. Miss Queen said, nope, he's a hot mess. That is terrible, guys. That is terrible. That's terrible. He pulled her ring out of Cracker Jack box. He pulled that ring out of Cracker Jack box, guys. I had to find that again. And they was laughing. I can tell a laughter of it was a laughter of enjoyment, of fun, or laughter of they laughing and mocking. That's what they did. They was laughing and mocking that woman. And she says, if you ever caught her eye, she kept looking over to the side. What did she turn her eyes? You see what I mean? Yeah, Miss Queen. Miss Queen say, I did. I just saw you today, and I love you already. Thank you, thank you, thank you, babe. Thank you so much, Miss Queen. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. This woman is. I don't know why she's wanting to marry him now, but I just want to play a little bit more of that.
I thought about, should I, at my age, get married to someone way younger than me?
The question would be, should she get married to somebody way older than her? I don't know. It's just terrible. It is terrible, guys. It is terrible. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us, Miss Rose. Miss Darlene, she participated in here today. Thank you guys for joining. Today's sign is, if a woman or a man string you along, what would you do? What would you do? Or have you ever experienced anything like that? Have you ever experienced somebody just lie to you all the time? Just to keep you at bay? Just to keep you enough, give you just enough to keep you hanging on. Huh, guys? Have you ever experienced that? If so, just jot down. You don't have to call no names. Just let us know. Or have you seen anything like that? Have you seen anything like that? Hello, Miss Carol Anna. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Miss Carol Anna. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for teaming up and coming in today. Yeah, Miss Darlene, it looked like he's going to marry her. Yeah, it don't look like weddings to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. Have you ever been lied to for so many years about somebody's going to marry you, or they're with you or having relations with you, but they don't accept you as their boyfriend or their girlfriend? Do you know anybody like that? Or they promise you that they're going to marry you. Just hold on. It's just not time yet. But yet they string you along. Do you know anyone like that? They need to get off the pot or do something or get off the pot. What are you going to do? Now, I can see, you engage with people for what, maybe a couple of years or so, or get to know people, that's fine. But you better know what you want. Don't waste time. If that's what I want in life, if I'm ready to make a commitment, or if I'm ready to be with someone for the rest of my life, a husband or a wife, not a husband, but a wife, husband or wife, whoever that situation is, don't waste no time, because you know what you want. And if they don't know what they want, don't waste no time. I'm telling you, don't waste time, because that person ain't for you. They're not for you. They are not for you. Don't waste any more time. That's right. Ms. Brickhouse said, never let a man waste your good years. Ms. Darling, I thank you all for chiming in today. Thank you, Mrs. Buck. Yes, Mrs. Erica Buck says, I'll call that pastor a narcissist that uses religion as his mask. Well put, Ms. Buck. Well put. I agree. I'm disappointed in him. He's very smart. He's been around for quite some time, but to see how, I really never watched him until here recently. He proposed to her, and it was like worldwide. People saw it worldwide. And a lot of people had feedbacks about that. That's why I had to do a story on that. A lot of people had feedbacks about it, and they were not happy. They were not happy, a man of the cloth. He might be committing fornication. I don't know. They said that's his girlfriend. I don't know. But I tell you what, if it is, God is watching. And don't think you can get away with it. Now, we're not perfect. People be in relationships and not married. They're not married, but some of them be in hopes of getting married. You know what I'm saying? Working towards that. And, we're not, we're not saints. I'm sure we all have made mistakes. I'm sure of that. But what do you want out of life? You want to sit around and frolic? I don't even know if that's the right word. But do you want to sit around and just be involved with someone? Or do you want to, at some point, be married to that person? Be in a committed relationship. Okay? Or they just come knocking on your door in the middle of the night, just want to spend some time with you. Or you get up in the morning, cook them breakfast, then they go on their way. Is that the kind of life you want? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe you don't want what to, I don't know. But I think this woman probably thought that they were going to make some commitment a long time ago. I'm sure of that. When I say I'm sure that, I'm sure that I think, let me rephrase that. I think that woman wanted more out of the relationship. That's what I think. It's not factual. That's what I think. Okay, guys, and to maybe the fact that she thought maybe at some point he may change his mind, or that he'll make that commitment with her. I'm thinking that now, because why would you stick around that long if not? But guys, that's neither here nor there. Love yourself. Don't allow yourself to be strong alone. You're important. Want to have a good time, what you call a good time, but see what's important to me is that we just regular old people. This man's supposed to be a pastor. That's why I'm just saying, you're supposed to be a pastor. So are you in a relationship? Are you intimate with this woman? I mean, we just Joe Blow. We may need some preaching and some hands laid on us to make us get right with the Lord. But I'm just saying, he should know better than to do this. That's the point I'm making. You should know better. And if you don't know better, you need to step down and get out of that role of pastor. You know what I'm saying? You need to step down because people are watching you. You're supposed to be setting an example. But it goes back to this again, people. Don't be waiting around. If they're not serious for you and about you, no. I can't be wasting no time. I love it, but I can't waste no more time. I can't, top. Can't waste time, baby. I hope that don't sound cruel, but you better love yourself. Life is not gonna wait on you. It's time will pass you by. You look up, you almost 70 years old, and the man ain't married you yet. 60-something years old, the man ain't married you. However old you are. He had 5 and 10 years that went by. He haven't married you yet. You're getting all the goodies. Or wife, duty, you're performing like a wife, but he ain't committed to you, or she haven't committed to you. Please, guys, don't waste no time. If that's what you want to do, have a good time. That's what you enjoy, having a good time. Well, don't be in a relationship then. Don't be sitting up there making no promises to this woman, this man. I want to be with you. I want to be with you, but then you don't show it. You don't show it just because you laying up. Because what if something happened to that man? Let me tell you something. What if something happened to that man? The man dies or that woman dies, and you spend all your youthful years with that person. What would you be able to have to show for that? What would you be able to have time? No, the kids come in, the family member come and throw you right out. What if you moved in the house with that man and something happened to him? They will throw you out on your neck. You could have painted the house, have built the house and everything, but your name ain't on the deed. Your name ain't on the insurance policy. You just laying up there, wasting time and your youth and your energy. Because if something happened to him, you ain't got nothing coming. Because if you had something coming, he'll go ahead and marry you. He'll put these things in your name. That's right. Something happened to him, you got to go, baby. You're going to be out there with nothing. Don't waste no time. No. Make it count. If I'm loving on you, if I'm in here like I'm in it to win it, are we together? Or we going to be together? If we're not going to be together, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. And you got to know that when I get ready to go, don't come after me, because you need to either make this commitment or set me free. Let me go. No, go ahead. That's right. That's right, y'all. Go ahead. Mr. Eric Brooks said, this is what narcissists do. Yes, go ahead. Okay, guys. Well, we did this today, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just had to come to you today and share with you about wasting time and not allowing to string you along, whether it be a man or a woman. Don't allow somebody to do that to you. You're very important. Love you. Love on yourself. Love yourself enough to know you are important. You are valuable. You are worthy. Okay? All right. And don't let people humiliate you. You can tell when somebody making fun of you, marking you, trying to brainwash you into to conform to their way of living, conform to their way. You just lose your whole self trying to please somebody else. Don't do it, people. Don't do it. Life is too short. Thank you for joining PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia E. Jackson. Guys, we're going to do more of this during the week. I'm not going to wait the whole week just to get back to you. I've been missing you, and I thank you, guys. We did it. We did it. We made it. And I thank you all because of you supporting me and paying attention and supporting the cause, guys. And I thank you so much. You guys stay tuned, be blessed, and we'll have some more juicy content. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.